What is up, everybody? My name is Liron and I'm a psychology student. In this channel I am sharing with you my tips and advice on how to become a better version of yourself. And in today's video I'm going to talk about how to get out of this depressive spiral which many of us are experienced with, and hopefully my tips will get you out of it as well. Alright, so number one is going to be to get away from social media. It is really important for you, if you are feeling very low right now, is really take a step back away from social media, away from all these fake photos, comparing yourself with other people, the toxicity that is in this sphere. So I know there's a lot of good things about that, when you can connect with people that you don't see on a daily basis, or that you can post, and also if you have a business, so it's gonna make it a little harder for you to quit all of this. But I really suggest to try and at least take at least a week away from those apps, so you have a little free time to think about yourself, to focus on yourself, and not really get into this comparing and feeling that you are not worthy or that you are missing something. Alright, so number two is wake up earlier. And for me, it's kind of hard because I always press the snooze button, but whenever I wake up earlier, I feel like I can have a lot more done by the end of the day. Even though we all have the same 24 hours, it feels like when you start your day earlier and you accomplish the big task or the most important things in the beginning of the day, you feel like the day gets longer. So wake up earlier and you will feel that you will be more energized. You will eventually feel more productive. But remember that we are different, so maybe for you waking up earlier will be a shock. So the first day that you will wake up, you will feel very tired, which is okay, it's normal. It is just your body trying to get used to this. So you gotta be persistent with it. So the more you do it, eventually you will be feeling much better. The third thing that I'm giving you as an advice is to keep your room clean. And I am struggling with it as well. So I'm not the greatest example for it, but whenever you are working and waking up into a clean room, you always feel better. Except from maybe you really like being very messy and that's your thing, but waking up and feeling everything is organized and clean around you always improve your mood. So definitely, if you are in a very deep spiral right now, so I will take it as the first step because it's the easier to make. Okay, so the next tip is start exercising. And I don't say you have to sign up for a gym membership or going all into fitness and bodybuilding, but the thing is that if you sit all day and you don't move, it affects your health. And doing simple things like going for a run outside, even a walk for 30 minutes, will improve the way you feel. It will improve your mood, and there is a scientific evidence that it improves the way you feel after. So working out, if you really like it, then you can obviously consider going for a gym membership and try lifting heavy, but it's not about that. It's not about what specific kind of exercise you do. It's just the fact that you are moving your body. Next thing is being present. And what I mean by being present is being here, because we all wonder about the things that we don't have control over. We all wonder about the things that will happen in the future or what happened in the past. And this all overthinking also affect the way we feel. And it also can make us depressed, because if we don't have control over things or we don't know what will happen in the future, it affects the way we live now. So my advice is to be present, and obviously the best way to practice it is by meditating. And you don't have to sit down with your eyes closed and counting your breaths to practice it. It also happens when you are talking to people and you focus on them and you don't think about what you should do tomorrow or what did you eat in the morning. It's about focusing on the person you're talking to, asking them questions, and not worrying about what they think about you. This all is a really good practice of being present. Okay, so the final step is also a very crucial one, because if you've been through the depressive spiral and you went out in the past, you know that at first you were motivated to change your life, you tried new things and you were very happy, but suddenly something happened and you got back to that feeling. Because I believe that one of the reasons is because when we get out of the spiral, we know what we want. We know what it feels like and why we want to not feel like it anymore. The moment you get out and you feel good about yourself, you start to forget why you did what you did. Why did you wake up early? Why did you delete the social media? And eventually you just get back to the old habits, getting back into the depressive spiral. So my advice is to keep a journal and write down everything that you are feeling and what led to that feeling. This will help you in the long run to understand yourself better and process your thoughts and feelings, which is usually what happens to people who are depressed, because they don't process their feeling. They don't understand why they feel that way, the way they are feeling. You can always review those things that you wrote and understand what led to that feeling and be able to understand what to do